Hi everyone, this video is going to focus on upper body and core strength. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a walkout here. So your feet can be about hips width apart, maybe even a little bit wider. Bend your knees a little bit, release your hands down to the floor and walk your hands all the way out to a plank. Once you come to that plank, hold it here, push the floor away. Start to pull the navel to the spine and squeeze your glutes. Squeeze all the muscles in your body. We'll hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now walk your hands back. Coming to that forward fold. You can enjoy that little stretch, a little bend in your knees as you circle, sweep those arms out and up. Big inhale. As you exhale, full little bend in the knees. Walk your hands out. As you walk your hands out, try to not let the hips and the shoulders rock side to side. You find your plank. Start to engage the muscles, isolate the muscles by squeezing them into the bone, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back. A little bend in the knees, sweep those arms out, reach your arms up, and exhale, full bend the knees, walk your hands out. Again, try not to rock around, create stability, and we find that plank. Try to see, can you get your hips right in line with your shoulders? I'd rather see your hips a little bit higher than lower. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Walk, walk, walk. Little bend in the knees. Sweep those arms out and up. Fold. Bend those knees. Hinge from the hips. Walk it out. Nice and slow. All the way to the front. You hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and walk. 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 Bend the knees. Heels to the floor. Press to the feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, full bend the knees. Hinging from your hips. And walk. 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 And hold. Hold for 5, 4, really pushing the hands away. Spread the shoulder blades nice and wide. And walk your hands back. Little bend the knees. Circle those arms out. Reach them up. And down we go. Bending the knees, little hinge in the hips. Try to get the whole palm to the hand. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Once you find that plank, hold it here. Thinking of pressing down through the index finger and the thumb. Right down, press. And engage the pectoral muscles. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back. Slowly come up. And last one, we're going to come down. Walk your hands out. All right, we're going to find our plank. Hold that plank nice and firm. We're going to lower down to your elbows. All right, once you get down to your elbows, make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. If you need to drop to your knees to readjust, readjust here. We're going to hold it here. Keep lengthening your crown of your head forwards. Let your gaze come a little bit out in front of you. Try not to let those hips drop. Again, pull the navel back to the spine. Push the floor away. You got this. We're doing this plank together. Really isolating these muscles. You got it. You got it. Stay with it. If you need to drop to your knees, you can just lower the knees to the floor and try to hold it here. Keep pushing the floor away. Whew, I'm doing this with you. Hold it here. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Nice work. Bring your hands right by your low ribs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. I want you to press down through the tops of the feet and start to lift the kneecaps up off the ground. So you should be engaging through your quads. On an inhale, you're going to lift your chest. I want you to hold. Again, squeeze. Press the tops of the feet to the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. exhale, lower. You got it. So try not to use your hands. Start to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep pressing down through the tops of the feet, engaging the legs. Last two. Last one. Nice work. Press down through your hands. Push the floor away. Round your spine like a cat. Stretch your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Stretch. Keep reaching your fingertips towards the front of the mat. Take a deep breath into your belly. Feel the breath expand to the back of the body, the sides of the body, giving the back a little bit of a massage. It's kind of that reward after that effort, after that work, but we're not done yet. Let's come back forward. Lower down to your elbows. Interlace your fingers. Make sure those elbows are underneath your shoulders. Step back into your plank position. Reach your crown of your head forward. Pull your belly in nice and tight. Keep pressing the floor away. Right, as you push the floor away, can you puff up in the upper back? All right, puff in that mid back and squeeze your glutes. Reach your tail down towards your heels and then start to pull the navel towards the spine. Don't hold your breath here. Check in. Are you breathing? And again, you have that option to lower to the knees, right? Just by dropping the knees to the ground. Maybe you're on your knees right from the very beginning here, all right? Especially for some of you who need to relax in the feet or the toes. I know there's a few of you out there, so just listen to your body. Hold it here. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hands back by your low ribs. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale as you come up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower down. Remember, tops of the feet press down through the floor. So you squeeze the legs, you squeeze the glutes, and that starts to bring that strength up into the back of the body. Try to keep the shoulders and the ears in line with one another. 2 more. The chin is slightly down, slightly tucked. Great. Last one. Let's lower down. Push up through the hands and knees. Exhale, round your spine like a cat. Stretch your hips back towards your heels. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. All right, coming up to our hands and our knees. Curl your toes under. Lift those hips up and back towards a downward facing dog pose. All right? And down dog, you want to spread your fingers nice and wide, really pressing out through the fingertips and the outer palm. That way the weight doesn't rest down in the wrist. If your shoulders are forward like this, then the weight is really going to go down in the wrist, and our joints don't like that. You know, you might be feeling that right away in your body. So what I want you to do is bend your knees, press through the hands so you straighten the arms, pushing your belly back towards your thighs. Keep reaching the tail up towards the sky and then pedal the heels here a couple times. A little stretch break. All right. Slow some of that pedaling down. And we're going to come up onto the toes. Round your spine as you shift forward to plank. Cover your shoulders over your wrists. Lift your gaze forward, belly in tight. And then exhale to down dog. Again, inhale coming onto your toes. Round forward. Hollow out the abdomen. See if you can keep the hips high, the chest lifted. And then exhale, press back towards down dog. Inhale as you come forward. Hover for a moment at the top of the inhale. And then exhale, push the floor away, down dog. Again, inhale, come forward. Keep those hips high. Push, push, push the floor away. Hold, squeeze. Last one, press it back. All right, from down dog, we're going to walk our feet towards the front of our mat. So we come to this wide-legged forward fold. So Feet nice and wide. Let the toes turn out. Start to bend the knees a little bit here. Get your hips kind of wiggle around. And I'll get those hands right underneath your shoulders. I want you to step your right foot back. So you're in a long lunge. Your right hand is under your shoulder. You're going to reach your left arm up. Reach up and twist. If you need to lower your right knee to the floor, you can always lower your right knee to the floor. Inhale. And exhale, you're going to twist, bringing the elbow across. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring it across. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring it across. Nice. Place your hand on the floor. Back toes curl under, lift the knee, step to the front. Low squat, hands to the floor, step the left foot back. Again, knee can be up or knee down. Your choice. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, twist. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Twist. Crossing that elbow to the opposite arm. Okay, place your hand under your shoulder. Step the back foot to the front. Slow squat. We're going to do one more round each side. So step the right foot back. All right. Option to lower the knee or keep the knee lifted. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Keep pushing the floor away through your hand, your foot. Get that tripod effect. All right. Last one. We're going to bring the hands down to the floor. Step that right foot forward. Spine those hips. Step that left foot back. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Place your hand under your shoulder. Step to the front of the mat. And fold. All right, now we're going to step back into our plank position. All right, nice and long through the plank. All right, and you can lower your knees down towards the floor. All right, we're going to come into a side plank position. Last round here, we're going to come onto your left elbow or right elbow. We're going to hit both sides. We're going to start to set ourselves up so the bottom knee is bent and the top leg is straight. And you want to look down your body and make sure your shoulder, hip, and heel are in line with one another. Right? We want that elbow to be right underneath your shoulder. Now reach the top arm up, right? And then lift the hips up. Now if you can't lift your hips up, no big deal. You can keep your hips down, but keep thinking of engaging that side body. Eventually you will get that hip up. And now we're going to lift that top leg up and down. Again, this is an add-on, right? If lifting this leg up and down is impossible, you just work wherever you are at. Right? If you're just getting the hips up off the floor, you stay here. Try not to stick your butt back or hips forward. Really try to keep that nice long line as you lift and lower that leg. Right? And then you're going to feel those muscles right along the sides of the body. We want to make sure they stay nice and trained, nice and strong. All right, we'll lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, cross the elbows into the shoulders. You can come through that plank. You can be fancy, or you can, lower down. And again, when you come to the other side, you lower your bottom knee down. Check to make your shoulders, hips, and heel in line. And then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice, pressing down through the floor. Squeezing that waistline nice and strong. All right, we're going to do about 10 leg lifts. All right, if you know me, I'm terrible at counting, so I start to feel it. You want to find that edge. Maybe it's a little more than 10. Maybe it's a little less. All right, one more time to each side. We're going to cross over the other side. Reach the arm up. Again, lower the bottom knee down and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Second round is always a charm. Nice work. And last one. Cross it over, second side. Lower the knee and lift and lower. Keep pushing the floor away. You're going to feel this work not in just your upper body. You're going to feel the waistline lifting. You're going to feel those hips and legs working. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come right on over. Ooh, find a little child's pose. Wiggle those hips around. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Next up, I recommend some core work if you've got time for it. We'll get into that deep focus of the core. And thank you so much.